Hello.
Hi.
Oh, what are we doing? We're doing some honky stairwell.
Yeah, we're railing the stars.
Railing the stars. Mute the mic for a second. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to play the follow-up voice message that Tirith sent us just now because Tirith heard a song. I'm gonna try to find the song because it was some song that they heard in the car.
It's somebody else's
Somebody
car. Like
else's
they were just
car. Yeah.
blasting it out of their windows.
Let me try to find this song. Uh, and I will
She sent a further voice message.
mute the mic.
Just play it.
No, mute the
It'll
mic.
sound like shit, yeah.
Okay, sorry. All right, I'm gonna find these lyrics. Here, let me transition. Pull the game up so I can transition the screen over. We have to do this all stupid because
Yeah, like the game's updated.
it just doesn't like to be captured.
Yeah. And people say Genshin is the same way.
Yeah. Let's see. So we will do this. All right. Hopefully that works. I will know in just a second.
Alright, so we got a million fucking alerts now.
Yeah. Hang on.
If anybody wants to add me, feel free to. Oh, we got compensation.
Oh,
And
for
then just-
downtime and stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, I have that brain disease some people have where if you don't get rid of notification badges, I go insane. It turns me into the Joker to leave notification badges on things.
I'm finding so this is the rough lyrics that
Translation, like it's a different fucking language.
the rough lyrics that Tirith reciprocated where if I'm top 10 then I'm top 3 and if I'm top 3 then I'm top 2 and if I'm top 2 then I'm top 1.
Uh-huh.
I'm finding a Drake song
Yeah, that makes sense.
where he says, I know I said top 5, but I'm top 2, and I'm not 2, and I got 1. I don't know if that's it.
Oh, I thought this wasn't starting until July.
What is this?
This is just like, there's been a timeline out, but I could not make fucking heads or tails of it for some reason. The way the dates were written made no goddamn sense to me. So, this is the new thing.
I saw this character when I was updating the game for you earlier today. I love this character's design.
Well, if you want her, come get her, because she's here for a week or two.
I mean, I there's just no way. I don't think I could.
I mean, I want her, but after her is a dude that I want more, and I want Kafka, and Kafka's coming after both of them, and then eventually Blade's going to be available, and I really want Blade. But, so before this character became available, this was the guy whose banner, or not banner, it's not banner in this one. This was the one who you could pull. And I was saving, I was like, I guess I'm just not going to bother getting him because I have to save to get the dudes that I want. And then I had some Stellar Jade, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'll do 10 pulls. And I got him.
He has a little bird that pops up on his shoulder. Do you like him?
Yeah, he's neat. He's also Erudition, and I love Erudition
Okay.
characters, because that's what Himiko is.
Could you re-explain this game? Because you have been playing it every day since it came out.
I mean, I don't know the lore hardcore or anything, but you start off, you play as Kafka, which is not available in the game, so I can't show her to you right now. And then,
Yeah.
you eventually switch over to a male or female character, and I chose the male. and like you're part of
Nice.
the Astral Express, traveling around with these two. Nope, not her. There's March. I haven't leveled March up that much. But you know, you just go planet to planet, solving little problems, mostly revolving around Stellarons, which I don't think in the game we know exactly what they are yet, anyways. But there's one in your character.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. It's
I
like
don't.
some cosmic engine of disruption, kind
Yeah,
of.
something like that. Because like Kafka and Silverwolf, which is this new one that's available now, and Blade's part of their group too. They're Stellaron hunters,
Yeah.
and they work for a dude. I've forgotten his name now, but we haven't seen him at all.
Okay.
Uh,
Probably Eggman.
yeah, probably
Probably
Eggman.
Robotnik.
Yeah. But I did learn something about the game that you might find interesting. All of the Honkai games have characters who are not the same character, but they're roughly the same character, if that makes
Okay,
sense.
yeah, I can get into that.
Because, like, what I saw was specifically, and I can show you this dude, even though I don't have him yet, but I will probably get him once, you know, you draw 300 of these, and I'm at 150 pretty much. This guy, Welt, is from one of those universes. The rest of you are like different reincarnations of the people. Not like in the strict sense, but I feel like that's the easiest way to get across what I'm saying. And Welt is a dude from one of those different universes.
So it treats it like a multiverse.
Yeah.
In the history of the series. Okay, that's kind of cool. I do like that.
It's very difficult for me to pick Welt, but he's like the only imaginary character available right now. Because I would pick Clara, just for the big robot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never got Seeley, which pisses me off. So I want to get Silverwolf because she's the only other 5-star quantum character.
So like, Seele is gone from this now, but you
Mhm.
could still technically draw her somehow, right?
I don't think so.
So does she cycle back in at some point?
I don't know. I didn't play Genshin long enough to know if that's how they do the shit. Because, like, these are the only permanent ones. Like, you could pull these from any banner, technically. Okay. I don't know what it's called in this. Banner is what it's called in Destiny Child, so I keep defaulting to Destiny Child terms.
I feel like that's a generic term.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
But, because, like, for real, when I was trying to get Seeley, I kept drawing this guy. Like, I have his second or third Eidolon because I've drawn him several times.
And that's when you draw multiple characters and you unlock the special shit for them.
But, like, when the discount one at the very beginning of the game, I drew Himiko. Coming. And I mean, I like her. She's cool.
Yeah.
She's addicted to coffee, apparently. Relatable. But yeah, once I get the 300 here, I'm going to pick Welt for sure. Because, like I said, Welt's the only imaginary available right now. And
imaginary is his type, right?
Yeah. But the other dude I want, who's supposed to be available after Silverwolf, is also imaginary. But I really want... Fuck it, let's start off with a fucking...
Well, I mean, do you need to, like, see if you get more materials with all that extra stuff you gotta do?
Yeah, I guess I already have 7 special passes at the moment.
Yeah, just get as many as you can before you draw. Greg is here, but he's driving, so he will be quiet. Drive safely, please.
Okay, we got text messages.
Yeah, I remember this. You get like you have like a phone, you get text messages from the folks, and like sometimes it gives you gems, or sometimes it gives you
I think it almost, unless it's unlocking a mission, it pretty much always gives you 5 Stellar Jade to just talk to people.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so many words. He wants me to pick one of these 2 swords for him.
One is the Vidyadhara make, forged with exotic corallium metal of Scale Gorge waterscape and tempered with Thumb Spring water. It can be wielded as normal under any extreme circumstances. The other is Shades Link sword, forged by the Furnace Master himself using an Outworld crystal jade. Its luster is compelling and it's fitted with the newest flight component. It can be connected to the wielder's consciousness and sent flying across the battlefield. Ooh, that one sounds fucking cool.
Yeah, second one. I should have said get both.
Bought. Hell yeah.
Advice, yeah.
Roadkill says that song was not Drake. Yeah, that didn't sound like exactly
Tirith
the same.
says.
What did I say?
Roadkill.
Tirith, yeah.
Alright, and Arlen, who's the dude that was still in the hurt a space station. He hurt his hand in the beginning stuff that you did. I drew him pretty soon, but I think he might be a guaranteed draw at some point, but I may be wrong. Okay, so this actually is a mission. It's been so long since I got a mission. I beat, like, everything in this game. Because, like, I think the level cap for your characters currently is 80, and I've gotten it to where I can level them up to 70. I can't uncap them to 80 yet, but... So there's that, and then I've got a daily mission, which I'll probably do first, because it'll take, like, 2 seconds. Alright, Nameless Honor has finally reset.
What is Nameless Honor?
It's like daily points that you do, and you get Stellar Jade, and you get these, like... The points go towards leveling you up, and you can get all the way to level 50, which I did last time, and you get these rewards up at the top. But you could give them more money and get more rewards, but I'm never going to do that. Why are you giving me no tutorials? You aren't giving me new tutorials. And then this is official communities. Are you going to launch a website? Okay. I just wanted the thing to go away. Alright, so, first off, I'm going to do my daily shit.
Yeah, I just looked it up, and apparently in Genshin, too, they cycle, like, every
Okay.
6 months.
Alright.
Wonder if I'll discover any rare swords.
Is that your voice, man? I don't like it. I play this game on fucking mute. I played most games on mute.
Yeah, you've always done that.
You are not who I'm supposed to be seeing.
What is this planet you're on called?
Harillo? I can't remember how it's pronounced.
And you're in a big city, right?
Yeah.
What's the city called?
Bellabog.
Bellabog. And this is like the only city that's like the only planet that's open right now, right? So you can
there's one more. You never got to it.
Okay. Because like when I played, I could go to the space station, I could go to the virtual reality world.
Yeah, the simulated universe.
The simulated universe, and I could go to Billabong. So you'll have to show me the new planet.
Yeah, I will.
So I really like this planet because it's like Arctic, basically.
Yeah, I know you love that kind of setting.
Yeah, like everything's cold and frozen, and then there's this big sort of umbrella city where they've got it like heated on the inside.
Yeah, and it's powered by a city that's underneath this city. Like there's an underground where they harvest like a geothermal ore or something.
Yeah. So there's like two classes of citizen, like the people that live above ground and the people that live underground.
Because like they used to freely go back and forth, but then the Supreme Guardian had to close it off. But you've solved the problems going on here to some extent. Like you can't fix this never-ending winter.
Right.
But the Stellaron is... There's more than one Stellaron. There are multiple Stellarons, and there was a Stellaron here that was disrupting the natural climate cycle, I guess, and it had made this place go from a like a lush jungle to what it is now. But now that you have solved that issue, it can steadily start to go back to a warmer climate, but it's not going to be like immediate.
Right, right.
Now, this is just a daily mission that I've been doing forever, where it's these two musical actresses,
Yeah.
and like this one is obsessed with the other one, but they won't like just go out. She keeps making me spy on the other one.
It's a very anime thing.
I wish they'd fix that, because the reason that it only put 3 people in my party is because when you do the shit where you can use support, where like you can add somebody from your friends list to your team, it just makes your 4th person drop out of the party instead of putting them back. It's a real problem if it happens and you don't realize it, and then you go into a big fight and you only have 3 people on your fucking team.
Yeah, that's not a good situation.
Alright.
Who's your favorite character that you have right now?
That I have right now... Maybe Natasha. I like Natasha a lot.
I can't remember who that is.
She's the one I was just running around as, the doctor. This lady. She's a character from the underground here on this planet.
Yeah, I had her.
Yeah, she's a guaranteed that you get once you finish part of the story that she's involved in. But I drew her like 4 times before that, because she was one of the higher chance pulls on Seele's banner. I mean, this guy's cool, and of course I love Himiko.
I like Himiko a lot. Himiko was like one of the first ones you drew, and she's like a 5-star character.
Yeah, and I mean, she's a permanent one. Like, you could draw her at any point from that other
she's
banner.
Pretty powerful.
Yeah, and she's also Erudition. I really like. I like Don Hung as well. I think he's neat, and I like Serval.
Don Hung and March are like the 2 the story characters.
I got her final idol on the other night, but I don't use her.
Pela is the, she, like, runs the space station.
No, that's Herta.
Oh.
Pela is from here. She's part of the,
Oh, I'm sorry. Is she the one that has the little hovering robot?
She has, like, a little hovering iPad thing.
But, like, she shoots lasers out of it.
Yeah, she's also the drummer in Serval's band.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cute. Because Serval fights with a guitar.
Yeah.
She's not that good.
Yeah, she's a 4-star Erudition. She's okay. I mean, I've used her for a very long time, up until I don't know how to say anybody's fucking name. I played it on mute, and I realized I'm not going to know how to say these people's names.
I mean, I think this dude's name is Jingwan.
I think so. I thought there was a way to make them talk.
Like,
information.
I like Serval because she fought with a guitar and everything, but like I had to switch her off of my team.
Jing Yuan. Okay.
Okay, Jing Yuan. I had to switch her off of my team eventually because she just wasn't that powerful for what I was fighting at the time, I guess.
Yan Qiang, Lieutenant of the
Yan Qiang, okay. Alright. I'm glad that they added that, because
Yeah. I might play this again since we reinstalled it on this PC. I just wasn't into it after a while, but
I love turn-based shit.
I know, I do too. I like turn-based stuff, and this is not a hard game, but I don't know, I guess I got bored with it. There was other stuff I was wanting to do.
So, like, here, I have people in my friend. Somebody, you've already got her at 70. You want to see her in a fight?
Yeah, let's check her out.
Because she's Nihility. Nihility is debuffers.
Yeah, after this fight, will you go through all the different things?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Because I don't really remember them. And I don't think I ever really knew all of them to begin with.
Since they didn't use the completely traditional thing,
like elements and stuff.
You won't get away.
Yeah, it took me a little bit to learn them, but it's not that complex.
Humanity never conceals its desire to
I
control
love
the
this
heavens.
special that
And I'm
Himiko
no
does.
exception.
I need to show you some text messages she sent me.
Okay.
Because it was like, ma'am, please stop flirting with me.
Because Himiko's special is like she brings in like a satellite laser battery that comes out of the sky. It's like the hammer of God from Gears of War.
Mm-hmm. Also, I love to say I like playing video games, and then I just fucking put it on auto.
Yeah, that's the good thing about it.
Like I've got Destiny Child on full auto on my phone right now while I watch this.
Yeah, I know.
Because an event's about to end in Destiny Child, so I'm using the last of my tickets for it.
I think that's cool though, because like you have to do like all the fights, you have to do them at least once,
Mhm.
and then you can turn them to auto. But like, you know, you're doing this stuff multiple times a day. Like,
Yeah, like I'm sure the Star Hunt stuff when I start it, I'm gonna have to do it manually first.
yeah.
But like, this is just daily grinding shit. Oh, this could be faster. No, it can't be. I can't speed it up for some reason.
Rules are made to be broken!
Time for a buzz. Savor the vigor of life.
Yeah, I'm very close to finishing Cassette Beasts, which I've been sort of idly playing through since I streamed it a while back.
Batter up!
Time for a buzz.
I've captured... There's 120 monsters in that game.
Mm-hmm.
I've captured over 90.
Too slow.
There are... Was that her special?
Yeah.
She's like hacking?
Yeah, she's a hacker.
That's cute.
That's what she's doing at the beginning of the game, because she's there with Kafka.
I remember.
Okay.
I remember. That's really cool.
She's got this weirdo sword.
Yeah, she got like a sword on her arm. It kind of looks like one of the, what are the things, those things from Yu-Gi-Oh! They wear on their arms?
Conceals its desire to control the heavens.
The dual... What are they fucking
Is
called?
it a dual bracelet?
No, it's got a stupider name than that. I can't remember.
Let me Google it.
Because there's the gauntlet where they put the stars, but then they also have
You won't get away.
dual disc. Is
it-
that it?
I don't know.
Or is that the weird spinning top? Okay, it is a dual disc. Like, at one point, Kaiba has, like, a spinning top.
Like a Beyblade?
Yeah, but it, like, generates a hologram of the cards you're picking, so you don't have to have those big dual stages that they have throughout
Yeah.
most of that.
But like, yeah, the dual disc is like a wrist-mounted thing that like folds out into like a card mat that they put their cards on.
Yeah.
That shit.
About this!
But yeah, Cassette Beast, I've caught or evolved 90 of the 120
Oh.
great creatures.
You want to finish all of them?
I'm gonna try to.
Okay.
I've beaten all of the captains, and I've beaten all but one of the archangels. So like the last archangel, I think is technically the end of the main story. I just became a captain. I just beat like the leader of the captains and her wife, so that I can become a captain.
Rules are made to
But
be
now I have to
broken.
go back through and
Batter up!
rebattle all the old captains, and they're stronger now. I don't think that's necessary, but it's just like an extra thing you can do at the end of the game.
Never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no
And
exception.
once I defeat the last archangel, it unlocks a mission board that I think will just give you infinite missions, so you can just keep getting the fuse material, which is like the special currency you get to upgrade your equipment.
Yeah.
And when I became a captain, the leader the leader of the Rangers gave me a Game Boy, but it's a rogue fusion detector. So like all across the island there are these
And I'm no exception. Time for a buzz.
rogue fusions. They're like these little shadows that appear that you can fight, and they are really strong versions of certain monsters. So you would find those randomly, but I got a device that shows them to me on the map, so I can go directly to them now and fight them and harvest the fusion material.
Nap time.
Because that's like, you know, a really important currency for upgrading.
Oh, yeah.
And now that I've become a captain, it's given me the option to buy the starter monsters, which
Yeah, you were showing me that earlier today.
yeah, like you can't catch those, but now that I'm at the end of the game, it's gonna let me buy them, and I can evolve them in different directions. Because some of the monsters have
And I'm no exception.
like types that you can evolve them into. So it's like, you know, this monster is going to evolve. Do you want it to be this kind of monster or this kind of monster? And it changes what it turns into.
Yeah.
So I can buy the same starter monster that I started with and go down the different evolution route. So that's cool.
Just a scratch.
Time for a buzz.
I might stream that again at some point soon, just to like show the different stuff I've got. I caught a legendary today. Because I finished out, that was the other thing I did, is I finished out the relationship tiers. So you have like, I think 6 different companions, and I maxed out their relationship status with all of them. So when I fuse with any of them, it does like the maximum amount of damage. Including the dog. There's
There was just a dog that you could.
Yeah, and that was where I got that legendary. You have to do the mission with the dog where he takes you into a cave, and there's like a pile of bones and a leash. So it's like obvious whoever he was here with is dead, has been killed by the creature, and the creature comes and fights you, and it's like this big bird, that is like a legendary monster that you can only fight in that area, and I caught it. I think I fought what I believe are 2 other legendaries. One of them is the mimic, because it's a monster that turns into a chest, and when you open it, it attacks you. And I've caught her. But then there's another one that is like a creature made out of stained glass. And I fought it twice now, and I can't catch it. Both times I've not been able to.
Oh, I saw you fighting that earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you get multiple tries. You know, in Pokemon, there's a legendary, and if you don't catch it, it's just gone.
Well, I kind of thought that was the case with the stained glass monster, because you go into a church, like an old ruined church, and it comes out, and you fight it, and I could not catch it, and then it was gone. And I went back to the church today, and it was not there. But then I left, and I jumped down a little cliff behind the church, and it was just there.
Okay.
So maybe it shows up randomly. I don't know, but it was there, but I failed to catch it again. It just is incredibly resistant.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Swords descend. That's better.
But I do think I'll try to find another monster catching game after I finish everything in this one. But I don't know what that's going to be. It might be Coromon, or I might just get Cerulean again. Cerulean is on the Switch,
Oh.
so that might be kind of fun.
We won't get away.
I wonder if Coromon is on the Switch. It is,
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm
but it
no
probably
exception.
wouldn't have like a boss save like Cerulean would.
Yeah. This environment is the 3rd planet that was available, by the way.
Will you go there?
Yeah.
After you do your all your stuff and for all the characters, and let me see the planet.
disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Those were cool boots.
Yeah, they up. Lightning damage.
Oh.
Oh, it got reset to 2-star or below. That's why it wasn't pulling anything. Alright. Oh, it accepts all at once now, hell yeah. And then, I think this wants me to use Trailblaze power. Yeah. So... Wait. $50, okay. Oh, damn, I have to do this today?
You know, it's 11 days.
Oh, 11 days. I saw that as an H for some reason.
See, I never even unlocked this stuff.
Yeah. Trying to decide. I need to use 50 more. Fuck it, I'll do this. It'll be quick. Here. Let's see, Clara.
Oh, I don't think I've seen Clara fight either. So Clara is one of the folks who lives in the underground.
Yeah.
And she is friends with a giant robot who she uses as her weapon if you have her as a character.
Yeah. And she's also physical destruction, which is what your character is to begin with.
Eliminating threat.
Oh, is that his voice?
Stay back, Clara.
It should be deeper.
You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Nap time. Strike with heart. You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Himiko gets her special so quickly.
Bladed flight.
She's like my most,
Nap time. You won't get away.
because you level them up, but you also have like a skill tree that you use items to level up individual skills with.
Yeah.
So like she's the one that I have invested the most in. Like she's also, I think she's the only character I have with a 5-star light cone because I just happened to draw her light cone.
Light cones are like
They're
kind of like the weapons. Like they are what give you like bonus stats and stuff. Right.
Sort of, I guess. It's the easiest way to explain them.
It's like the only thing. I mean, you can equip them with like armor and stuff that like gives them little boosts, but the light cones give them like the biggest
Yeah.
like modifiers. It's like a card that you equip them with.
Okay. I just got another achievement. Oh.
What?
Throughout the entirety of the game, I've gotten 10 million credits. Look at how many achievements I have. I've, like, completed some of these.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
Alright, so that should be all of this. Okay. So... let's go check this out, because this is what Arlen was asking me to come talk to him about.
What is this?
This is the new stuff. It's Star Hunt. Like, what Arlen said was he never properly thanked me for saving him at the beginning of the game, so he wanted me to come talk to him. But it looks like that's going to tie into,
The new content.
yeah.
Correct. All the cabins they might pass by have been checked. Remember to report to lead researcher Asta. We'll deal with problems outside the base zone later. Ah, it's you. Sorry, this is embarrassing. We suddenly had some stuff come up. I wanted to take care of it before you arrived, but I can't seem to even get a break around here.
And I like this dude a lot. He's lightning destruction. He like damages himself to get damage boosts though, so he's kind of hard to manage.
This guy is sort of like the leader of the guards on the
Yeah, he's
space
like
station.
head of security.
Head of security, yeah.
He's
Never
Paul
mind
Blart,
about that.
space station
Here.
cop.
This is for you. I made it this morning, and I've been keeping it warm. It's
He
just
made
a
me
little
fried
something
rice.
I whipped up.
Oh.
I spent a long time wondering what to give you. In the end, I realized I should stick to what I'm good at. Miss Asta loves my fried rice, so I hope you like it too. Sorry it's so noisy here. I wanted to find somewhere quieter where I could get your feedback, but... I'm pretty confident in this dish. Unfortunately, I was a bit rushed at the end. Some big shot suddenly decided to visit the space station today. Everyone has been in a hurry since the announcement. They're all worried that a bad impression could damage Madame Herda's reputation. Miss Asta said that the guest appears to be Madame Herda's research partner. If he's doing research with her, he must be famous throughout the galaxy. Look at the time. The guest is almost here. If you're curious, just follow the crowd. Miss Asta and I will be there soon.
Punk lord mentality? What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know what it means, but I mean, it's also it's shown up before in the game, but I don't know how to explain it because like you eventually unlock this shit in the simulated universe.
So this visitor is...
Get ready.
Hypothesis. Thought always precedes word. And yet, I can't find the words for this moment.
Yeah,
It's good to see you.
this is Scrulium.
He's a robot.
I apologize.
I love him.
Or
4 minutes and
Screwlum.
13 seconds earlier than the appointed time.
That's a terrible name, but he looks fucking dope.
Yeah, he looks like he's from a fucking Western.
Yeah.
Of course not, Mr. Scrollum. Welcome to Herta Space Station.
No need for formalities, Asta. Herta Space Station is where knowledge converges. Here we celebrate the equality of thought. Such collaboration between organic life forms is magnificent and efficient. You're rebuilding the space station far
Bless
quicker than I could have imagined.
We appreciate your high praise,
Bless
Mr.
you.
Scrollum. Would you like me to show you around? Since the last summit, we've launched several new research projects focused on silicone-based matrices.
Well, that sounds lovely, but I do have a meeting with Herta, so let's put the new surprises on hold for now.
Madam Herta should be in her office. I'll take you there. Right this way.
Sure. And you are? Ah, hello, young sir. I've heard so much about you. Herta talks about you often. She's
Why?
Curious about
What's
you.
happening?
I want to know why Herta talks about me. That's not good. She probably wants to dissect me.
Yeah, Herta is the leader of the space station.
This lady
yeah,
back here.
And she's really old, right?
Yeah, like people don't know how old she is because she's part of what it's called, like the Genius Society, which is what this dude is part of.
Okay.
But like I don't know if you actually see her at all because
you haven't yet. Like she operates through dolls
that look like this.
Yeah. Because like you have one. Do you have her as a character? Okay.
She's a guarantee.
Okay, I thought so.
Sorry, I wanted to show you around, but now I don't think I'll be able to get away. All right, see you later.
What are the fucking stagnant shadows? It's right here. So we just introduced him, and I don't know, maybe I'm the only one who could see this shit.
What is this?
It's just one of the resource grind things. Like I fight this guy to get the items you'd need to evolve a quantum element character.
Oh, okay.
Oh, strange. It should be around here somewhere. Maybe it's hidden inside Madame Herta's portrait. Huh? Do you need something? If you're looking for the front desk, just go straight through those doors. Such a concerned and responsive tone. You must be the one everyone's been talking about recently. Your kind-heartedness is famous throughout the space station. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Leonard, a cybersecurity engineer here at the space station. You probably know that this place was recently attacked by the Antimatter Legion. In the chaos, the master control system for each zone was paralyzed. Now that the station is being rebuilt, my job is to repair equipment and restore the space station's cybersecurity. But during the repair process, I discovered some anomalies. The access records show that a third party other than the Legion invaded while the master control system was paralyzed. Some have surmised the same as you. We suspect that it may have been the Stellaron Hunters. It's an elusive group and very dangerous. Every member is on the IPC's wanted list. They include a super hacker from Punk Lord. I'm ashamed to admit that I've lost to her once before.
I guess Punk Lord is a
A
group.
while ago, I discovered her
Like a
whereabouts during a screening
band?
process.
A hacking
Planned to
group.
follow
Hacking
the
group,
clues to
okay.
find more details about her, but I fell into her trap.
Hack the
Can you guess
planet.
what happened next? She reverse hacked my device.
She
sent out
backtraced
a bunch
it.
of spam, made a
Oh,
video
shit.
game open to the space station, and told everyone that an idiot named Leonard made a big silly mistake. Ugh, I don't want to think about it. Now that everything is calmed down, I thought they'd be on my case already. The silver lining? Madame Herta was generous enough to allow me to continue investigating this matter. Hence, my silver lining. You know Madame Herta. If she's really interested in something, it doesn't matter what anyone else says. To put it simply, the leaders have given me an opportunity. How could I not cherish it? If I can make up for my mistakes and do a good job, I may have a chance to prove myself. This time, I plan to start from inside the space station and see if I can find some clues to trace the intruder's steps. Maybe I can find the blind spot I missed before.
Did you start outside
I
of the
designed a
space station
decoding
before?
program. Look, it looks like a camera.
What's happening?
But it's actually a detector. We should be able to find hidden clues with it.
Like, this was the dude who investigated the evidence that it looked like somebody other than the Antimatter Legion was fucking with the ship's security, and like that's the Celeron Hunters, which is Kafka and Silverwolf.
Just like.
But he fucked it up, but now he's doing it again. He made a device that I'm gonna have to carry around and find hidden shit with.
That's, Really? Well, why is there a drop of sweat? Unbelievable! Why would something like this be in the space station? The staff wouldn't even dare scribble on the wall, let alone leave.
So like these people have sort of graffitied,
Yeah.
I guess,
So this
around the
is what we're
space
looking
station.
for? This suspicious evidence? It wasn't what I was expecting, but... Wait a second. Let me take a look. Oh, I see. This is electronic graffiti that appears to represent Punklordian symbols.
What?
Punk
If I'm
Lordian
not
symbols.
mistaken, this should be some kind of
Punklordian.
automatic encryption. We need to decipher it if we want to find any culpatory evidence. Ugh, you got me there. I got caught up in our conversation. I wasn't paying attention. Let me think. Maybe I've been under too much stress recently and I subconsciously want a friend. Anyway, if I were to find clues related to the Stellaron Hunters, wouldn't that be helpful to you too? Just do me a favor. It won't take up too much of your time. Here, just point it at the graffiti on the wall.
Something's popping out of the graffiti.
Why are there Void Rangers here?
See, I should have put somebody with lightning on my team here. So I may switch
Made to be broken.
somebody out.
Do you like the enemy designs in this game?
They're neat. I mean, none of the designs are really like...
Mind blowing.
They're just not my style. They're cool. I like them. You know?
Yeah.
They're complex, and that's appealing, but it's just not design elements that specifically appeal to me.
Right. What about the character designs? Because character designs are very much like an in-house thing for this developer, because they look a lot like the Genshin designs.
Mm-hmm.
But look,
Like they have like
just
that really
guess,
ornate
this
clothing,
graffiti
but
is
it's
encrypted.
like
If we decipher it, we can see some hidden
it's
information.
ornate in the same way that like Final Fantasy clothing can be ornate,
Surveillance
but it
camera
feels
captured her
a lot
face.
more
Silver Wolf.
cohesive, I think,
Exactly
than
the
some
same
Final
as the
Fantasy
photo on the
clothing.
IPC's wanted list.
Yeah,
Let me
like,
see what
I
she
really
was-
appreciate that it's a different kind of complexity in this game. It doesn't just look like fantasy outfits in a
Oh,
sci-fi
I
setting.
see.
Like, it's
She probably
very...
ran into the Antimatter Legion during the invasion, then used this beacon
Just
to
the aesthetics are
teleport the
different
enemy
without
somewhere
losing
else.
the sense.
Of
Of
sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a very
We
baroque sci-fi
accidentally activated the
design.
beacon again just now, and they were brought back. Jeez, Stellaron hunters have the ability to stow enemies away like that?
So yeah, it looks like instead of fighting people, she locked them up in graffiti and plastered them on the wall.
Like these are people who were missing from the space station.
No, it was enemies.
Oh,
So it was like where we were running around fighting people, I guess she was able to just sort of banish them for a bit of time.
So like these enemies are still here; they're just locked in graffiti, and you have to unlock them and fight them.
Beacon
Who is
transmission
this
that
lady?
doesn't
That's
require a
Silverwolf.
power
Oh,
source and
okay.
Can be implemented solely through computation? No wonder they were able to break into the space station. With this, I'm afraid not even Madame Herta's office is safe. It's not only impressive, how should I put it? She can edit reality as freely as she could edit a program. Sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? I always thought it was fringe science and that nobody other than the masked fools believed it really existed. There's a strange signal nearby. Maybe it's another piece of graffiti. Look, up there.
Oh.
They even put
let
down
me
a
switch.
question mark.
Swap you out. I should be able to level you up a little more. Not much, but...
They must be making fun of us.
I was trying to get the tail in there, but I couldn't, I guess. Oop.
She went towards the base zone. Yep. It was on the... Disappeared again? This thing keeps cutting out when I'm deciphering it. She must have stopped here for a bit. Let's look around.
Your fake ID info is ready.
Ah, so that's what happened. She sneaked in first, then helped her partner in through the main door. It's a classic hacking operation. Let's see. The registered name is... Leonard Collywell?
Wow, you can make an Among Us joke.
Ah.
That's my name! She used my identity! I never noticed that there was an issue with this record. I subconsciously glanced right past it when I saw my own name. She's so cunning. Right? The graffiti's location is quite interesting. It feels like she's playing a game with us. One dot leads to another. I heard from a friend that the hackers on Punk Lord have a tradition. When they hack, they purposely leave something behind for people to discover. Kind of like throwing down the gauntlet. They call this the Punk Lord mentality.
There
There
you
can
go.
only be competition when there's
What?
rivalry.
That's what
There
Punk
can
Lord
only be
mentality means.
excitement when
What?
there is competition.
They purposefully leave
Life's a game
shit
and having
for
fun
you
is
to
what's
find
most
as a
important.
challenge.
Oh.
I don't understand that way of thinking, but it seems like this graffiti might have been left behind for us on purpose as a clue. The same thing happened last time as well. I was so close to the target, but got obliterated in the final battle of information. You're right. It doesn't help to dwell on past failures. Thank you. Ah, she seems to be leaving. Let's keep... They seem to be heading toward the monitoring room. Another graffiti. They're all different too. She really put some thought into it. Huh? Is this section of the record damaged? She went through the wall and disappeared. That's highly unlikely. I bought this detector just last week. The refund guarantee hasn't even expired yet. Let's talk about that later. Hold on, I got it! It might be an effect from a curio. There was a pre-established folded space here, and the intruders found it and took advantage of it. No wonder she kept going through the curio collection index. This space is connected to the Stellaron room. Do you still remember it? That's where they put the Stellaron inside you.
I can't believe so much of this game is voice acted.
Yeah.
Huh?
But they
What are
really
you
put a lot
muttering
into it. I mean, obviously they're
Why would they leave you?
they must
here?
be making
Their
a killing
objective
on
was
it.
the
'Cause
Oh
they-
yeah.
With her
they're still
capabilities,
going
all she
hard
would
on
needed to do
Genshin,
was make
too.
another beacon. She would have been able to escape with the Stellaron, no problem. Huh? There's no graffiti.
What is that?
Oh, we're doomed. The trail has gone cold.
It's like a Nintendo blaster.
Yeah.
Ugh, so strange. Did she really leave just like that? She came all
Oh, that's
this
the
way and
rating
didn't take
gun.
anything with her,
You
nor
shoot
leave
it
anything
at somebody and it
behind.
tells you their rate or their rank.
What does that mean? Isn't that kind of just a joke?
Mhm.
Yeah, like it doesn't really
Oh,
mean anything.
They did leave you behind. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. It must have been a terrible feeling waking up in a place that was completely unfamiliar to you. Oh, me? That's how I feel when I wake up every day. I can't help but feel there's more that they're after. I really hope I can find something that's useful to you. Otherwise, I'll feel bad for having you do so much work for nothing. The more I talk about it, the worse I feel. I should probably find something that I can do. There's a rating pistol here. I wonder what my rating would be. Whoa, look here! There's a strange access log in the rating pistol's compartment. It looks like the log time occurred during the Legion's invasion. The researchers would have already been evacuated by then. Could it have been her? In which case, she didn't leave immediately. She implanted the Stellaron inside you, and then fiddled around with the rating pistol for a while. Could it be that... I just realized something. We need to go to the curio collection room on the other side.
Yeah, like, can I... Yeah. Alright, yeah, I'm 84 points. There's also dialogue with Pom Pom, which is the little, like, bunny conductor of the Astral Express, where, it says that March pointed the gun at Pom Pom and it gave him a 0.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
That's so cruel.
Just as I thought. She was here.
Got some graffiti of herself. Look at it.
Oh, that's cute.
I just remembered that Madame Herta has a game cartridge named Punk Lord Mentality in her
Yeah,
collection.
that cartridge is a curio that you can get. I can't remember what it does, but it's like something that gives you a bonus in the simulated universe.
You remember it, right? It's actually on the list of missing curios. I wasn't able to put the two together before. If the hacker has a personal objective other than the Stellaron Hunter's mission, I got it. I got it now! The Stellaron Hunter's operation was just a cover for her. That's right! She was so interested in the Curio Collection Index that she stayed in the space station even after her mission was complete. This was what she was truly after. She knew we would be looking for the Stellaron Hunters and used it as her cover. Very smart. To be expected of someone from Punk Lord.
This whole outfit is very VR chat core.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't
though.
feel like...
Something doesn't add up. The
I feel like
curios
with
are
VR
Madame
chat, it
Herta's
wouldn't
most
have, like,
prized
the knife
possession.
and stuff on it.
All the visit
Well,
requests were
no.
sent to her office
Maybe.
from the
I don't
computer in
know.
the main control room. Some researchers tried to gain access to the curios for research purposes once, but they didn't get proper authorization. She caught them all red-handed. you got me there. But with the skills of this hacker, I do think it's possible.
Hacker.
We should go and check the main control room. Wait, don't move. I get chills just looking at the space station monitors now. Let me investigate first.
Is that not your whole job,
Just
man?
perfect. Not only did she shut off all the access logs, she shut off all the terminal transmissions too. I thought it was the Legion that did this. Oh, this wouldn't have been a high priority issue. The space station's to-do list is ridiculously long at this point. I am curious though. She paused the terminal transmissions, but didn't touch the local data at all. I really don't get her. As a Stellaron hunter, she leaves the Stellaron behind. As a hacker, she doesn't delete the local log. There's an external port here. I'm gonna plug in and take a look. Relax, friend. I've done this a million times. Look at this agreement.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Rules are made to be broken. See? I was right. There was something fishy about the local data she left behind. Now we can browse through the Curio access logs. Huh? That can't be right. This Curio doesn't seem to have ever left the space station. From the way things look, yes. The records show that this Curio was last sent to Madame Herta's office, and then it disappeared? I'm seriously confused. What did she come here for? She wouldn't have put the graffiti up just to mess with us, would she? No, if I start thinking like that, I may as well give up now. I have to fully investigate every lead, or I'll really be out of a job.
In Rainbow City. Okay.
What's happening?
I've unlocked these graffiti icons. It says during the Star Hunt game event, complete the companion mission Punk Lord Mentality in story mode to receive graffitis and activate graffiti markers. Select graffiti to perform light cone analysis. Complete the analysis to obtain the light cone. Okay. Well, I mean, should I not? Okay. During the Star Hunt game, complete the arcade challenge to receive Always Smiling, which is used to exchange for rewards such as superimposition materials. Follow the signs to find the hidden graffiti. Follow the signs to find the photo subjects.
So this is basically just a mode where you're gonna run through and find the graffiti stuff, and you'll get material for it.
Yeah.
So is this all they added?
Possibly.
And this is like a thing where you can just spray graffiti around the space station?
Yeah, what's the purpose of this?
I don't know. So, I mean, I assume this will just be like a battle thing, right?
I'm not 100% sure. So there's more graffiti here. Or did I completely misunderstand what it was telling me?
Yeah, I thought it was going to send you to like a separate zone where you find graffiti.
Locate the hidden graffiti in the blue area. So that's just the dead center of this. Take a picture of any trash can, take a picture of a space anchor, and take a picture of the food order robot. Okay, so...
So, like, where you are right now?
No, this is the base zone. So the shit I'm looking for... Let me look at the map. It's here, I think, actually. No, it's here, because this is the shape.
There was one.
Yeah. Oh, down there?
Yeah, well, there's one too. But yeah, I saw one downstairs. Yeah. Nope, never mind. Was not. I was mistaken.
I mean, was that it? Is there just the one? Okay, so there are two more here. Right?
I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah, they're all in this area. Okay, okay.
Tier said some kid just did like a rev your motor motion at her in traffic.
This is a smart car.
Fucking
Pop a wheelie.
pop a wheelie, bro. Fucking Mario Kart drift in your smart car.
When I was here...
There it was.
Oh,
I'm back at the desk.
Oh, yeah, you're right. No, I don't want to talk to you. Alright, so there's that, and then it was go to the master control zone.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Okay, it says take a picture of any space anchor.
Trash can, space anger, and food order robot. What's a space anchor?
It's this thing.
Oh.
It's just... Okay, there it is. The robot's right here.
They're so cute.
They are very cute. Will you give me free food again? No. Oh wait, yes, it gave me fried rice. Hell yeah. And then a trash can. Trash cans are up here, I believe. There's some. We.
Me and you, 2 trash cans?
Yeah. So now it wants me to go to Herta's office.
That's not gonna happen. I'll say it again. I don't care what Runmei said to you, but there's no chance we're
Oh,
shutting down the
fuck.
simulated universe.
When he walked in here, she was telling this robot guy, that is not gonna happen. Which makes me think of the Whitest Kids You Know
Yeah.
sex robot sketch.
Yeah.
Herta, I've
What
made
does
my
he
decision.
want? He wants sex. Well, that is not gonna happen.
Question. What have we invested into this project? Hundreds of system hours, the resources of an entire planet, and the most advanced technology in the entire universe. And what have we gotten in return? Unknowns, confusion, and a series of errors. In the beginning, we defined the simulated universe as a miniature world that could be used to discover the traces of the eons. But now, it's become something far removed from its original purpose.
The simulated universe is bound to make errors. You said that yourself, and that's exactly what we're experiencing. Why is that a problem all of a sudden?
I adore the vast amount of knowledge, but I cannot accept that the simulated universe remains simply a pending contract waiting to be attended to. Herta, think about it. How many surprises has this project given you? And how many disappointments has it given you?
The simulated universe never disappointed me. You are what disappoints me, Screwlum. Do you really think of yourself as someone so exceptionally amazing? Right now, you're more like someone from the Nitwit Society.
Herta, I don't mean to question you, nor do I want to deny the hard work you've put forth for the simulated universe. I just want to give more room for knowledge and inspiration to grow freely.
That's enough. Leave if you don't want to be part of this. Go tell the other two yourself. Oh, and take your tech with you. I don't need it. I can go find Adrian Taylor, or the red-nosed old man from Epsilon, or even the Intelligentsia Guild. At least they won't quit halfway. Ugh. Screwlum, we've known each other for a long time. This is the first time I feel that you're nothing but a piece of ice-cold metal.
You get to talk to Robot Man now?
My
Dude, I want you to get
apologies.
Robot Man on your party.
This all started with me. I was the one that brought up the request to end our academic collaboration. Well, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Herta or the project. The simulated universe is a great experiment, and Herta is a true genius. However, we have our differences when it comes down to our long-term vision for the future. These differences, deep down,
Oops.
I want to continue to believe
What
in
happened?
Herta.
I just sped through the
question
dialogue by
is
accident.
whether one should end a collaboration that no longer holds true to its original intent. From an objective standpoint, I should end it immediately. Are you worried about her mental state?
I don't give a fuck.
Thank you for the humor. It is good for tense moments like these. The emotions of organic life are like tides. It is my fault for not noticing the trajectory of the moon. Let Herta be alone for a while, so she can calm her emotions. It'll be beneficial for our negotiations later as well. As for the simulated universe, if that's the reason you're here, maybe I can help in answering your questions. Search. Bonfire in the depths of the woods. A lone stone sword points to the stars. Punk Lord mentality. That is no ordinary curio, my friend. That is a love letter a Galaxy Ranger has written for the universe. Young sir, how much do you know about Punk Lord? It is a planet made of data and symbols.
Oh.
The edges of reality and illusion are blurred in Punk Lord, as are its days and nights.
Wait, Punk Lord is a planet?
I guess.
An ether cartridge is
Planet
a chip
made of
that
data and
Punklordian
symbols.
hackers use to edit reality. The ways through which a hacker perceives and modifies the world are recorded on the chip.
Hacker.
It's a recording of the hacker's life and proof of their existence. The one on the space station belonged to someone truly legendary. He became a Galaxy Ranger by accident and spent many long years traveling among the stars. He encountered countless fascinating individuals and saw wonders witnessed by few. Many of the records and details recorded therein are beyond the knowledge of even the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild. That is why it became part of the masses of calculation data for the simulated universe. Yes, no need to worry, my friend. The cartridge has never left the space station. It's, as I said, it is a very important reference for the simulated universe. That is why its data has been extracted and added to the calculations of the universe model. Herta was probably impulsive and added the cartridge into the simulation without telling anyone, resulting in the item being listed as lost. I understand your concern. If the individual in question did indeed try to hack into Herta's office, then the simulated universe is undoubtedly her next target. As such, please allow me to offer my limited abilities to assist you with your investigation, sir. As you already know, the simulated universe will be shut down temporarily. It will remain shut until Herta and I come to a clear conclusion.
Well, that's no good.
This is the last
Why are
chance
they
to
shutting it
investigate
down?
the cartridge
They're
data.
shutting down the simulated universe?
Yeah, he's saying that it's not really performing the function it was originally made for, and it's using way too many resources.
By way of
And originally it was made so
shutting
you could
down
try to
the
make
simulated
contact
universe,
with those...
I will
With
use
the
my
Aeons,
abilities
which are
in the
kind of
universe
like...
to provide
I don't
you
think
with
they're
what assistance
gods
I can.
exactly, but they're sort of godlike figures.
Yeah.
Because, like, one has been killed prior to this shit. Because it's the Aeon of Trailblaze, which I think, like, a spirit of it sort of lives on in the Astral Express that you travel around in.
Mm-hmm.
But the Aeon itself, I think, is dead.
This is my recommendation. Please take your time to consider it.
Did you hear that? I was so scared I couldn't utter a single word. The simulated universe? Shut down? That's Madame Herta's biggest project. I can't imagine how mad she'd be if it fell through. Wait, this isn't my fault, is it? If I'd been able to stop the enemy's invasion, would Mr. Skrullum be less pessimistic? You're right. This is terrible. I feel like I'm incapable of doing anything. Still, beating myself up all the time won't help either. We're here for the cartridge. At the very least, we must try and see this thing through. Having heard what Mr. Skrullum said, you're entering the simulated universe to continue the investigation, aren't you? I'm afraid I won't be able to accompany you. I'll be helping Mr. Skrullum monitor the system's internal data flow from the office. I'm so nervous. This is the first time I've been involved in something so big. Anyway, I'll be cheering for you.
Guess we're going into the simulated universe.
Well, sir, are you ready? Please, ask away. Yes, I believe the more I hope to... Nevertheless, they are a group...
I just want to exhaust the dialogue options, but I
That
don't want
was
to hear
their
it.
direct- However, there is a group of... They are You see, in the... Maybe the emotions of organic life forms... Very well. Get going, I will be sending you into the simulated universe using an alternative method. It might feel a little different than usual. This will help us quickly locate the cartridge in the vast sea of data. We'll start with this data link. Now, please prepare yourself for a deep dive with your consciousness.
Ooh, shit.
What is it?
Recommended level 68.
Oh, Jesus. What level are you?
I mean, some of my characters are 70, but I don't think I can do that right now. Damn. I didn't think it would already be that high.
I feel like if most of your folks are level 60, that's probably not a good idea. You gonna try to draw?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do one of these draws real quick.
And this is possibly for
Silver Wolf.
Silver Wolf.
Nope. Fucking nothing. Oh, well, I guess that's useful.
Who is that?
That's Don Hung.
So you got two of him that'll convert to materials.
Yeah. Shit.
Do you have any normal draws?
I don't think so. I have one. I mean, I could buy another 20.
I mean, is it worth trying?
I don't know.
I mean,
I think I would like to have her, like I
I
said.
mean, we'll try while you're on stream.
It's actually a little discounted as well.
Oh, nice. That's nice. What color will it be if it's...
It'll be yellow. No, this is 4-star again. Oh, I got a better... I don't have her yet.
But that's a light cone. Right?
Yeah, but it's, I don't have her to put the light cone on.
Oh.
Okay, actually, I can't get 20. I could only get 10, but I'm very close to getting another 10. I can buy one of these. Okay, what I need to do is earn experience shit, but
Well, what?
I don't have any fuel to replenish this. I could do 3 levels of this real quick. Yeah, that's fine.
You won't get away.
Conflict is pitiless. thunder.
Nap time. You won't get away.
Nap time.
What?
Natasha just said nap time.
What does that mean? It's like what she said during her special.
It's just something she said in one of her attacks.
You won't get away.
Rules are made to be broken.
Conflict is pitiless.
Fuck this one guy in particular.
Oh my god. Does Natasha have a grenade launcher?
Mm-hmm.
That's what doctors carry.
She's also only level 60. Ugh.
Yeah, it looks like you gotta do some grinding to get up to level to take on that new thing. You'll have to consider getting good. What?
I'm just thinking. Well, let me go show you the other planet.
Yeah, show me the new planet. What's it called?
It's not new, but it's the one that you never got to.
That's what I mean.
It's called this.
Jiangsu Luofu? Jiangsu Luofu? I don't know how to say that. Is that a planet or a space station?
It's a space station. Because it's where Don Hung, I think, is originally from, but he's not allowed back there.
Hmm.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Tuskpear wrap, song lotus cake, guaranteed delicious.
Yeah, it's neat.
Yeah. It's like very Chinese in design, I guess.
Yeah, okay, these people, like, I don't know if it's every human. They're more or less immortal.
On this place?
Yeah, but then there are also Foxians, which are these people with fox ears, and they're not. They have, like, a lifespan similar to the other human-looking folks. But, there was... Okay. So we have the Aeons, right? And the people... This is the one, the Trailblaze, that is dead.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Nanook, the Destruction, killed it, but I'm not 100% sure. And the people here worship Land the Hunt. Or not... They don't worship, they follow.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it's quite as deep as that. But these people on this planet who follow the hunt hate the abundance, which is what the healers in this game are.
Okay.
So, like, on this planet in specific, it's illegal to seek means of making yourself immortal.
So why are some of these people immortal?
Like, it's just a natural thing that's happened to them over time, I guess. There are also dragon people, because that's what, it's what this character is.
Yeah, she's got, like, the horns that they put on dragons.
Yeah, but, like, they reincarnate. So, like, they live a certain amount of time and then they're born again.
Okay.
But they don't... I don't think they have memories of their previous life. I wanted to see if this reset. It has not. Why is this locked? Interesting. Okay, Oh, I didn't notice that Wisteria until just now.
Isn't the wisteria around here starting to bloom?
I think it's done already. It's a spring thing.
You pointed out something to me that was blooming the other day.
Mimosa.
Mimosa, okay.
Let me show you some of the combat areas here.
Battle cry.
Yeah, like outside of the city. Are there different enemies here?
Yeah. Because here there are enemies called the Mara Struck. And they're like covered in ginkgo leaves. It's really neat looking. Because they are people who... I don't understand exactly the lore there. Thank you, Himiko.
Alright, we glad we got to see those before.
Well, those were just the little bird dudes.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to go this way.
Ooh, what's that take?
Okay, so you know those ships you were seeing flying around?
No.
When I looked up at the sky, there were these little ships, like that up there. Those.
Oh, okay.
Those are star skiffs, but they're not built, they're grown.
Oh! That's fucking cool.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what is that called?
It's a warp trotter.
So it's like a little pig that gives you a bunch of materials, right?
Yeah.
If you can kill it in time.
A foregone conclusion.
Here, this thunder.
That'll take more than.
A third grenade at it.
I have something for
God,
you.
it's got a lot of health though.
Yeah.
Rules are made to be broken.
Conflict is pitiless.
Nap time.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Finally. Is that one of the guys you were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
Because, like, the Mara Struck, once you kill them, they come back to life with half health. And I don't understand if it's that these people are what happens to those immortal people when they die, or if this is, people who sought immortality and ended up with this.
Oh.
I can't remember.
They look cool though.
Oh yeah, I really like that design with the leaves all over them.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
But yeah, the ships that they use that are basically like, you know, little cars or
Yeah,
whatever.
They're
They're
grown in these
grown.
little stasis pods.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Interrupted his nap.
Conflict is pitiless.
Nap time.
Rules are made to be broken.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
So what's the plan tomorrow? Are you gonna play Final Fantasy?
I guess not. Because I need to do that grinding in it.
Did you want to try to play it on Thursday or just wait till next week?
Tomorrow is Thursday,
Oh, really?
isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Did we stream on Monday?
Yeah.
But we skipped. Okay.
Were you going to try to play Silent Hill tomorrow if you can?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully I can play Silent Hill tomorrow. I had an incredibly bad morning yesterday. As a result of that, I was like, I'm gonna fix the toilet because I want to try to fix one thing. And our toilet's been running forever. And I bought a new valve to install in it forever ago. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna fix the toilet because that'll give me some sense of accomplishment for an otherwise terrible day. And that did not happen. I fucked the toilet up even worse. So I'm still trying to fix that. I gotta try again tomorrow when a part comes in. What?
I'm just trying to decide, like, I wonder if I should just try to do that mission. See how bad it is.
The level 68 one?
Mm-hmm.
Try it. I mean, it might be okay. I don't know. It's like in my experience, like anytime you're equal to or less than the level suggested, you're gonna get fucked.
Well, sir. Very well. I will be sending you into this will help us quickly
Oh, I get her.
Oh, yeah, it's like like Genshin does that too. Like it gives you these missions you can do to try the characters out and like hype you up to spend money on them, basically.
Young sir, are you all right? That's the communication module doing its job. Herta often speaks of it as an expensive and impractical function. She often shuts it off to increase calculating power. However, I maintain that the voice carries greater emotional charge than the written word. You are now inside the data link of the Ether cartridge. Look around and tell me what you discover. Hacker. Oh. Conclusion. That is a holographic record that the simulated universe has created. In here, regardless of how large or small, all variables are saved, including outsider traces. You were right. The enemy's invasion has spread to the deepest parts of the simulated universe. They were only a hair away from the Ether cartridge's data link. What we are seeing are the projections of what happened in those moments. Young sir, please stay still. Allow me to see what I can do with this record.
Hey, you. Why are you staring at me?
I initiated the simulation flow. This is just a record of the past. She is not actually talking to you. Please listen and don't interrupt her. We may be able to find out more of what we need to know.
First off, I'm not obsessed with it. On Punk Lord, the stories of the cartridge are no different from textbooks. I'm not interested in something that everybody already knows about. Secondly, it's not some kind of video game cartridge. It's an Ether cartridge. It's the second pair of eyes, second brain, and second heart of the hacker. Do you understand what that actually means? With that cartridge, if a guy went to a movie premiere and bought some mixed popcorn, you'd be able to know the flavor of the fourth kernel he picked out of the bucket. It's truly amazing. Lastly, I'm gonna say it again. I am not obsessed with it. The reason I'm still rambling about it is to make sure that you know how amazing it really is. Do you get it now, Kafka? Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly. This place is different from the rest of the space station. We're on Genius Society turf.
It is safe to assume that two people entered the simulated universe, her and her companion. Interesting. Let's see what happened next. You are now taking the point of view of the companion. She will react to your behavior now.
Nap time. Tasha just keeps saying nap time when she fires these grenades at people.
Good idea. Nap time, bro.
We already had a nap.
What about second nap?
It's called sleep.
You won't get away.
Time for a buzz.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Fork in the road, huh? I got this. Wanna pick one first? Give your beloved instincts a try.
Technically, she is asking her companion to choose. The record will continue forward, even if you don't take any action.
Wrong choice. The correct answer is the path on the right.
I would have picked anyway.
Not what we're looking for. It's a bait signal. Ugh, why would Herta put something like this inside the simulated universe? Doesn't she find it annoying when she has to find something herself? Never mind, I miscalculated. Let's try another sector.
She's actually on the correct path. She just needs to continue a little further. I trust that she too will realize this soon. We've met only once. Stellaron Hunter, Silver Wolf. We fought against one another before. Herta was there as well. She may have mentioned it to you.
I don't recall.
It was more like a test than a duel. She would attack, and I would defend. Neither of us gave it our all. She wasn't able to break through my defenses, and I wasn't able to stop her from leaving. I never thought our next meeting would take place under these circumstances. I believe the continuation of our last encounter will soon arrive.
What the? This was the right way all along. Ugh, Herta's got some psychological tactics going on.
Seems like we can now continue forward.
Oh, back to the space station again. A riddle? Where's the skip button?
You won't get away.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Rules are made to be broken.
I thought she was shooting stuff, but she is just swinging her sword.
Time for a buzz.
Nap time.
Time for a buzz.
How are you doing
Time
thus
for a
far?
buzz.
It seems fine so far.
This is double speed.
Greg! Greg is no longer driving. How you doing today, Greg?
Almost there.
Yeah.
There's even a miniature Herta over here.
Oh, I can't download anybody new. That sucks.
Eesh. A little narcissistic, isn't she? The whole space station is filled with her face. Portraits, statues, even projections of herself. I was planning on adding a mustache for her, but the spray didn't work. The entire space station feels like it's made of paper, but her portrait is near indestructible.
She's talking about that portrait in the elevator room, no? Herta commissioned me to design an encryption tool for her. Seems she ended up using it on her portrait. That's correct. The ether cartridge data is in the next room. Our pursuit is coming to an end.
And yeah, it said level 68, but the trial version of Silverwolf is only level 62, so I don't know.
Okay, well, I guess that makes sense.
Yes, that incongruous feeling has persisted throughout this long pursuit. She came for the Stellaron, but showed a strong interest in the curios. And just as we found out about the existence of the ether cartridge, she just so happened to show up in the simulated universe. I must admit, this feels less like a chase and more like a chance encounter. I recall a story about Punk Lord. It is said that graffiti is a special kind of symbol there. Hackers see reality as a magnificent game, an attempt to finish the stage we know as life.
Hackers.
Whether it be for competition or for joy,
Their name is
they leave a
anonymous.
trail
They're
in the
hackers on
places they visited.
steroids.
One symbol after another link up to become a long, long journey that writes the game of life. And would this ongoing affair not be part of such an endeavor? Perhaps this is all nothing more than a game she's decided to play with us. In which case, let us accompany her till the end.
That was a fucking lot of talking.
Greg had his first Concilium rehearsal in many moons tonight. It says Doom Band. That's fucking cool.
Ah, shit.
Do you guys have shows coming up, Greg?
This is gonna suck.
Or are you prepping for a record?
Burn away.
You won't get away.
Oh, you think this guy might fuck you up?
He's just not weak to fire, he's weak to ice.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
But, like, I'm not getting blessings like I typically do in the simulated universe, so I feel like it can't be as bad as some of the simulated universe shit.
Nap time.
This seems to be
Yeah.
not too bad.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed. Time for a buzz.
Look, we found it. The ether cartridge is here.
Cillian is
It's
playing
perfectly
in Luther in July and also prepping for a new album. Hell yeah.
There is an unwelcome third party here with us. If what we are seeing constitutes past images of Silver Wolf, then for her to have made it this far would have entailed the disappearance of the cartridge. We can only assume that the facts don't align with the theory. I believe that she was indeed able to hack into Herta's office, but she didn't stay there for very long. After all, even the best hacker wouldn't be able to find a specified target in the vast ocean of the simulated universe's data.
Unless she had someone to guide her there. Huh. You want to explain it to him first? I can see the confusion in his eyes.
What?
Okay, the voice actor said, you want to explain it to him first? I can see the confusion in his eyes.
Oh.
The final results are on the display table, young sir. Take a closer look if you wish. We have plenty of time left. I will answer any questions that you may have. I'm sorry. Herta forbade me from disclosing any information beforehand. She made clear that knowledge would not be paramount to this operation, but rather the lack of it. However, the way I see it, the most important elements were dedication and sincerity. The actions of Mr. Leonard drew the target right in. The graffiti is like a two-way data tunnel. You can use it to retrace the trail she leaves behind, and she can monitor your progress by seeing which pieces of graffiti have disappeared. I fear she may well have had the whole thing planned out before hacking the space station. The graffiti and the back door were all in aid of honing in on just the right moment. You've guessed correctly. The person that stands before you is tonight's starring role. She left herself a back door in the office, performed a proxy hack the moment you entered the simulated universe, and found a way to continue alongside us. I must say, she really is a masterful actor. Misdirection is always the most effective method. Well then, were you satisfied with this simulated universe journey, Miss Silver Wolf?
Huh. You knew it all along, didn't you? I knew it would be hard to fool you. All that talk you were spouting along the way was meant for me, wasn't it?
It is a joy and an honor to have the opportunity to face off against you once again. Herta said that this cartridge would be able to lure in the biggest fishes in the universe. She was right.
So, the business about shutting down the universe and the argument with Herta was all just an act? You did all that to lure me in?
That is up to you to interpret. Herta and I have always been frank with one another. Sharp conversations of that nature happen on a regular basis. It wouldn't be fitting to call it an act. Miss Silver Wolf is truly a talented hacker. Not only did she calculate everything ahead of time, she has numerous variables and aces still to play. News of my sudden visit to the space station was probably the only uncontrollable variable in her plan. And with my arrival came the nightmare of shutting down the simulated universe. That would have ruined her plans and all her preparations. You now know everything about this encounter.
Everything? No. You're wrong about the most important part. You think I came here out of desperation, but I've been bursting with excitement this whole time. Do you know how happy I was when you showed up, Screwlum? I haven't had the thrill of a formidable opponent in such a long time. The Legion is nothing but a bunch of cavemen, and the IPC were a disappointment. Only the Society has the talent to provide me with a fun challenge. Reality is nothing but a game. But what's the point of a game if it can't make you happy? An invitation letter and a challenge letter were sent to me from two geniuses. How could I not accept them? Would you have turned them down?
You're confident you'll be able to get out of this in one piece.
That's right. And I'm bringing this with me.
Oh, a copy. You completed it while we were talking just now.
Why else would I entertain so much small talk? You're not the only one stalling for time. I'm guessing that Herta is hiding in a corner somewhere, trying to pull off a reverse hack from where I hacked in. You, on the other hand, are responsible for taking me head-on, just as you did last time. And I'm looking forward to it. How do you plan on stopping me this time? Are you going to turn the simulated universe into a black box? Or are you going to work with the IPC and put together a cross-galactic encirclement? Screwlum, will I be able to see your true strength this time? The long-awaited result will finally be determined. There will only be one victor today. Please, let me have some fun this time, okay?
My apologies, Miss Silverwolf, but none of what you are hoping for will be happening today. You may leave now.
Huh? Leave? But why? Aren't you trying to catch me? Don't you want to cuff me and exile me on some distant planet?
Your creativity has proven interesting. However, I have nothing to do with your quarrel with the space station. Ergo, I won't stop you.
I'm gonna leave with this cartridge, then.
That's just a duplicate. Correction, not only is the one in your possession a duplicate, but so is the one here. The real curio was transferred elsewhere at the very beginning. Conclusion. You may...
What if I attack the space station again?
It would have nothing to do with me. But I must warn you, it is likely that someone would step forward to stop you.
Then, what if I were to destroy the simulated universe right now?
I'm sorry, but that simply isn't possible. Ether editing isn't capable of destroying an entire universe.
What is the point of this then? You guys went out of your way to put together this trap, but don't plan on doing anything at all?
That's right. This way, the game that you so carefully orchestrated is now pointless, is it not? There's no point in a game if it's no longer fun. Silver Wolf, I know what you're after. The IPC's shackles won't be able to hold you, and jail is but another game to you. Herta and I came to an understanding. We will no longer enable you and give you what you need.
How boring.
However, Herta felt that this would be too easy on you, and wanted to add something of her own. And that is why, in this very moment, she has reverse-hacked you and located all your interastral network accounts. A total of 76 accounts. A very impressive number. How would it be if the IPC were to freeze all of them, including all of your game records?
What? Hey, hold on a minute.
And she logged out. How hasty of her. Games are always fun in the eyes of a child, but to an adult, they are but one among many ways of solving a problem. It's about time we were on our way.
Did you finish this?
I mean, the first part, I'm sure it's got multiple parts that might unlock after 12 hours or something, because that's how the last one worked. Yeah, because now it wants me to talk to Herta, but I got some of these. So I need this one and this one. And then I'll get this light cone.
A flawless victory! Hope you got a glimpse of Herta's awesomeness, kiddo. I couldn't care less about what happened with the space station, but I will surely repay the favor tenfold to anyone who dares to taunt me. I already notified someone at the IPC to freeze all her accounts. She's probably crying in front of her computer right now.
Thank you, young sir. Your and Mr. Leonard's contributions were a necessity to our victory. Do you have any other questions regarding this? Her ultimate goal was always all those complicated... If you are referring to the don't worry. Please, ask away. Certainly, although Madame Herta and I have on the contrary. There is no one to sentimental or get to the swarm. And for me, of course, I've also... a medium-rare cattle steak, salt-baked Kalia lemongrass, Herman compound milk, and a portion of fried rice, prepared by a certain young man on the station. All I need is energy. The form that energy comes in is the same as it is for you. I would never forsake the delights of the culinary world in the interests of efficiency. Now, it is possible that my joints may need a little lubricant every now and again.
What about your holes? Do they need lubricant?
Well, young sir,
you can
our
lubricate this
destination...
robot's holes.
This noise that man just
Herta
made.
wanted me to continue the investigation was to lure her out of hiding? That never crossed my mind. Did she know about the traps the hacker left in the space station from the very beginning? Can you believe it? I don't have to worry about being fired anymore!
This chapter has come to a conclusion. Come, let us close the final back door.
That's not all of them. There's one more that I'm missing, I think. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's gonna give it to you.
It's gone. It's all gone. They seriously left nothing behind. They went too far this time. Too far.
All right. Stop with the tantrum. You're not a kid anymore.
I am not throwing a tantrum.
It's a Nintendo Power Glove.
It looks like she's holding a Steam Deck.
Uh-huh. Anyway, what are you gonna do now, huh? Hack an IPC branch nearby and get your accounts back?
If it were just 1 or 2 accounts, sure. I kind of overdid it this time. I lost basically everything. A branch office probably won't be enough. I'm gonna have to make a trip to Pierpoint.
What, you're going alone? That's the IPC's headquarters.
Yep, just me. Why? Do you want to come with?
I probably won't be able to.
Elia, that's the dude they work for.
Okay.
Did you forget?
You haven't, like, seen him there, have you?
Oh, right. That story doesn't sound like it fits me. You guys have fun.
I hope you have a good time in Pierpoint as well.
Don't worry. I've already got an idea. You see that Cloud Diner just 2 kilometers from here? A few temps from the Building Material Logistics Department just stepped in. I'm gonna go and become their friend.
Getting a move on already? I would have thought you'd at least want to spend some time with that cartridge you were obsessing about.
I told you. I'm not obsessed with it. Besides, there's fun to be had along the way. A game is a game, and that's all there is to it.
That's weird that she'll just show up on the express now. Okay.
So what can you spend those coins on?
So I unlocked this shit.
Oh, okay.
Store. This stuff. So, like, these are, skill upgrade materials. This is, you know, experience. This is level uncapping material. I don't know what this is.
The tasty and cheap Punk Lord snack can be used to superimpose the light cone. Okay, so it's like superimposing material.
That's where you, like, boost the level of a light cone.
Yeah. So, like, I can go do these things now.
Okay.
I'll probably do that off stream. See, this is the dude I want, Luocha.
Oh.
And he's supposed to be available after her. So, I guess I need to play that again and it'll just keep giving me difficulty upgrades to it. Okay, let's try one more time. Nope.
I'm sorry. You got Die Hung again?
Mm-hmm. Alright, that's probably going to be it for tonight.
So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna try to play Silent Hill. I don't know if I will make that, but I'll try. But we will see everybody tomorrow. Good night.
Bye.